What does YouTube mean to you? Hey everybody, it's Bird down here in St Croix. I'm sure you're going to think that I'm going to say it's a beautiful day, and you're correct. It's absolutely a beautiful day, and I love living down here, so I'm sorry. Not sorry. Anyway, I posed a question to ATL Veg Out last week, and the question was just one simple question: what does YouTube mean to you? So she took it one step further and kind of subdivided that into 6 different questions, which I really appreciate, because I'm sure just saying what does YouTube mean to you, you could go many different directions. So she kind of broke it down and made other specific questions about what YouTube actually means to you. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What does YouTube mean to me? YouTube means absolutely nothing to me. I could literally quit, erase every single video that I have done, and my life would continue. Your life would continue. The only reason I'm on YouTube is to share my life. The drama, I don't talk about drama on my channel. I don't talk about other people on my channel, because I don't believe that's productive in a community, whether it be non-vegan, vegan, whatever the case is. It doesn't have to be anything related. Why did you start a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel to share my experiences down here in St Croix. I hadn't had Facebook or actually any other social media prior to starting my YouTube channel for about 4 years. I didn't believe in them, and I technically still don't, except for YouTube. I can share my experiences, and I control what I put out in the world. There are trolls. Everyone understands this. Most of my viewers understands what trolls do and how they create stuff there's nothing there. So that makes it a lot easier to control what trolls do on my channel. How has your channel content evolved? My channel content is leaps and bounds better and more quality. At least that's my hope. When you watch my very first videos, I hope you can see the editing skills were basically none. I was literally going through watching how to edit on iMovie as I was doing my first videos. The very first video I did was of a snorkel trip to Buck Island that me and my wife did in October of last year. And to go back and watch it now, I'm like, wow, that is pretty terrible. But the point is that you need to always be evolving and always improve your skills. Learn how to edit, learn how to do your music, learn characters, and learn all the different stuff that it takes to create an interesting content for your channel. What do you hope to gain from your channel? The only thing I hope to gain is a greater awareness for myself and my community, whether, obviously I'm in the vegan community, and I believe it's good to have that type of community, to hear other ideas, to hear other points of view, to hear thoughts that you wouldn't normally think of, because everyone has a different experience. My experience is going to be completely different from someone halfway across the world or from someone next door. I mean, that's why I like YouTube, because you can share those moments with people and get a completely different perspective. And I'm not saying I agree with everything that everybody says, because I don't, but that's okay. It's okay to disagree. There's nothing wrong with two people having an argument, or not even an argument, having a discussion, and they don't see eye to eye. That's completely okay. I think that's human nature. And for me personally, if I don't agree with you, I'm gonna say my piece, and I hope you would say your piece, and then agree to disagree, and at the end of the day, we're still gonna be in the community, you know? So that's pretty simple to me. What has been the biggest challenge of having a channel? The biggest challenge initially was learning how to edit and do it in a way that the content looked decent. But that's all pretty relevant. It's if you have good photos or good video or good thoughts or ideas, that's gonna cut through all your editing. I've seen some really amazing edited pieces that the content was just so boring, you know. And then I've seen people who make content on their cell phone, and that's all I use is my cell phone most of the time. When I go scuba diving and snorkeling, obviously I use my GoPro, but they can make an edit, and then it's just amazing the way they tell a story. So that's what I'm really working on, is how to craft my story for you to enjoy it better. What has been the greatest reward of having a channel? Just the community we have. You know, I wouldn't have talked to any of you guys, whether vegan or non-vegan. That doesn't matter to me. I'm not one of those people that only has vegan friends. Actually, that's quite the opposite. I have very few vegan friends, especially here in St Croix. Even back home, I mean, it was next to none. The only time that I actually get to talk to other vegans and hear what they think and how they live their life is through YouTube. So I think that's real key, is to have that open lines of communication with other people that aren't like you. Where do you see your channel in 1 year? I see my channel continuing to grow. Hopefully my content is getting better, and I'm doing more activities that would allow people to come in and really appreciate this type of lifestyle. It's not for everybody, and not everybody can afford it. I understand that. And I want people to understand that we're not millionaires. We don't have millions in the bank or anything like that. We just prioritized our life to fit what we wanted to do. Anybody can do what we did. There's proof in the pudding. So the only person that's holding you back, I've said this in a previous video, the only person that's holding you back to living what you want to do is yourself. So, and now ATL Veg Out, of course, she had to choose 5 people when I told her to choose 3. No, I'm just kidding. It wouldn't have mattered to me if you chose 10. I think that would have been awesome. 3 is just a number that I've thrown out there, and that's what most everybody uses. And that's all good. I will say, please go check out her video. Our responses are a little different. Some of them are very similar. I really appreciate everything that she does. One of these days, hopefully I'll get to meet her and hang out or whatever. But I think she has a unique perspective living in a large city like Atlanta, and going through and finding vegan stuff there, because I mean, I've seen a lot of her videos of restaurants that they're not vegan restaurants, but they have lots of vegan options. And so I think that's really good. I think she's really finding her crowd in Atlanta that doesn't offer 100% vegan, because let's be realistic, that's not going to happen anytime soon, unless you're in, Rancho Cucamonga, California, which is considered, vegan cap of the world. If maybe that's right. Or let's say you're in Portland, Oregon, or you're somewhere in LA, or in California, which that's like vegan mecca. I think this is a great way to help people understand that going vegan, you don't have to lose all your favorite foods, and you don't have to lose taste and all that stuff, because vegan food is delicious. So there's that. I do know 3 people I want to tag, and if he can do this, that'd be awesome. The first one would be Andrew Marlowe. I really appreciate his views and the way he puts his content out there. It's level-headed, it's logical, kind of like myself. I'm also going to tag Tofu Tommy. He's tagged me in a couple of videos, so just maybe if you've never seen Tofu Tommy, check his channel out. It's amazing. He's quite an inspiration, and I look forward to watching his videos. I also am going to tag Jessica Australia. Her and I recently just did a comfort food collaboration where I did a recipe and she put it up on her channel for her lip timber, which was really fun, and I really appreciate that. I'm also going to tag Cosmic Collete if she sees this. I know she's busy living her life, and I believe she's in Berlin, maybe Germany somewhere. But anyway, if you see this, it'd be awesome if you do that. And I'm going to choose one more, and it's going to be Carbs Are Happiness. I've grown to, she's a friend of mine, and I really like her stuff. I know she's super busy. I believe she's in, they call it uni, I guess that's university or college, here in, I can't say here in America. Well, this is technically America. It's called college, but yeah, she's busy. But that'd be cool if she could contribute. And if you do make this video, please send me a message, and I'll link that in my description box so everyone can kind of see who's doing this. Anyway, everyone, I hope you have a great day, and ATL Veg Out, thank you again for dissecting this and making it more of a tag instead of just a one simple question. But I guess that's just how my mind works. It's simple and easy. But anyway, everybody have a great day, and thank you so much.